So obviously no surprise to anyone, since this has been a massive conspiracy theory since Anthony Davis first signed with Rich Paul, who is also LeBron James' agent. So yes, Anthony Davis signed before the season with Rich Paul and Clutch Sports, which is LeBron's agent and business partner, and also basically the agency that LeBron James partly owns. Many people, including myself, think that LeBron James is trying to get Anthony Davis to the Lakers. But this was the hope. This was always the plan when the Lakers signed LeBron. Their plan has always been to get Anthony Davis to LA to play with LeBron James. And I'm not surprised. This would end up being... Actually, do you know what? This is a really interesting question. I asked this the last time we had a show, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Would Anthony Davis be the best player that LeBron James has ever played next to? That's a really interesting question. I think that it would be, though I wonder who you guys think is better. Anthony Davis right now or peak Dwayne Wade when LeBron first went to Miami? I want to know from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below there. Or Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is also an option there, though. I think Anthony Davis might be better, though. Finals Kyrie Irving, when they won the NBA Finals in 2016, was about as good of a point guard as you're going to have in the NBA. So a lot of different options there for who the best player that LeBron James has ever played with. But in terms of Anthony Davis going to the Lakers, this has always been the plan since they've acquired LeBron James. So I want to know from you guys, is LeBron James pulling the strings on the Anthony Davis trade? Basically, is he the one behind the scenes calling the shots for Clutch Sports and for the Lakers? I will say this, and I've made this comparison before, and I'll make this comparison again. The NBA right now has a massive, quote-unquote, cheating scandal on their hands. There's a huge problem with tampering in the NBA right now, and stars aligning on certain teams while they're still contractually obligated to other teams. This is a massive scandal that the NBA is just sweeping under the rug like the MLB did with steroids. Eventually, we are going to have a massive tampering scandal in the NBA, and it's only going to happen once LeBron James is gone. If you don't think that LeBron James, the Lakers, and Anthony Davis are in cahoots to try to get him to the LA, you're crazy, and you're just not paying attention at this point. Ahmad Z says, yes, he's also trying to get Luke fired. Doesn't surprise me either, seeing as this is what LeBron has done in every single place that he has ever gone to. He's gotten the coach fired, he's gotten his players signed, and the team has always conformed to his wishes. If you are a Lakers fan and you didn't expect this to happen, you are blind. You are woefully blind and willfully ignorant to signing LeBron James and what happens after that. He is absolutely pulling the strings on this situation. And if Anthony Davis ends up on the Lakers, you're going to have a lot of really angry NBA executives calling tampering against the Lakers. Watch out for the Pelicans actually posting a real, I think they could have a real lawsuit on their hands. If Anthony Davis does end up going to Lakers in free agency or something, I think we could have a real problem here overall with this tampering issue. Let's move away from Anthony Davis for now. Let's talk about Carmelo Anthony. We saw him last night at Madison Square Garden, chumming it up with the Knicks fans. According to Adrian Wojnarowski, LeBron wants Melo on the team with him. We're going to have a big three of Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. It's going to be lit, except it's not, because that's a terrible idea. Apparently, the Lakers will only sign him if a roster spot is open. They will not cut a guaranteed contract for him. So basically, if the Lakers make a move for Anthony Davis and they open up 3 spots on their roster and they don't have to give Carmelo Anthony a guaranteed contract, Melo will be a Laker. And that's really the only way that Melo is going to end up on the Lakers. It'd be fun to see. It'd be really fun, but it's also not going to happen. And frankly, he's not really the biggest concern right now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's talk a little bit more about the Lakers and what they could do at the trade deadline. How about some smaller deals that the Lakers could be hunting for at the deadline this year? We've talked a couple of times now about the big deals they can make, whether it's an Anthony Davis or a Bradley Beal. LA could hunt for some smaller deals. They need some outside shooting and also some cap space help as well. They may not end up with the blockbuster we're all hoping for. I'm certainly hoping and praying that they end up with a Bradley Beal or an Anthony Davis, mostly because, not that I like the Lakers, but I mean, it's great for business. Be great for business if Anthony Davis ended up on the Lakers, or hell, even Bradley Beal. That'd be awesome for me. A lot to see talking about. But here are a couple small-time players the Lakers could trade for if they don't go with a bigger move. Jeremy Lin could be a nice backup point guard option if a couple injuries happen or they decide to move on from Josh Hart. Ken Bazemore could be a great shooting option off the bench for the Lakers for a playoff run, because boy, oh boy, do the Lakers need some help on the outside in terms of shooting. And then Solomon Hill is another small option in terms of the Lakers making a little bit of a deadline deal. Would open up some cap space for the Pelicans to maybe make a move this summer, just a little bit of a sweetener to start things off, and then also just to get another expiring for the Lakers in terms of getting some money off the books for this summer.